month he was born. He was sent down from heaven to us as a gift to mankind. And I'm sure you are preparing seriously to celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everybody listening to the sound of my voice. If you are just passing by and hearing Bishara on anyone's radio, please just switch to 97.7 and join us as we do our discussion once again. It's all about being in love, igniting a God kind of love in our marriage. And I assure you that your life will never, never be the same. Good evening to my papa, Dr. Richard Opoku. Good evening to my pastor, Reverend Bishop-elect Prosper Felix Agbenyo, and your family. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to Bishop Albert Lutera and Mama Olivia. Good evening to Mr. Oforiam, Mr. and Mrs. Oforiam Ponsa. Good evening to LC Plus events staff. Good evening to Hello Dada staff and LC School teachers and proprietors and directors and PTA. Good evening to you, because a lot of you are doing the listening. Wherever you are, Merry Christmas to you. Good evening to Mama Mrs. Aklaku of Pikona Hotel. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to Dr. Dinam Zoiku, wherever you are. Good evening to Mama Gifty. Good evening to Pastor Aziz and Mama Comfort and Queen. Good evening to my own children, and good evening to my husband and my kids, Matilda, Ewenam, and Walawi. You are doing the listening. Good evening to you, and take care of yourselves. Good evening to everybody, and good evening to my producer, DJ Dumso. Thank you for producing me today once again. I'm grateful. I also want to say good evening to Mr. Arnold Asafo Ajayi. You say you'll be doing the listening today, you monitor us. I want to say thank you for the opportunity to MC the ICGC Gold, Frankincense, and my program on Friday. I really thank you for the platform. Thank you for believing in my potential and giving me the platform to MC the program. Good evening to Reverend Gagara and ICGC members who promised doing the listening today. Good evening to you, and thank you. I had a wonderful time with you, and I pray the next year we'll be there again to have a wonderful Gold, Frankincense, and my program. Thank you so much, and God bless you, ICGC leadership and church members, for the opportunity. Good evening to God Care staff, wonderful staff, lovely staff who are always there to put smiles on the faces of their staff and their patients. Good evening to every one of you, Julie, Mary, and the rest of you. Good evening to you. And good evening to Unival Consult directors. Good evening to Mama Ruth, wherever you are. Listen to the sound of my voice. Good evening. Merry Christmas in advance to everyone listening to us. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. We thank God so much for such a time like this. We once again would like to discuss or end our discussion on domestic help. Last 2 weeks we had a wonderful time. You phoned in, you asked questions, some of you sent your WhatsApps, and I want to encourage you to once again call and send your WhatsApp. The WhatsApp line is 0244 531746, 0244 531746. Those who couldn't send the WhatsApp, you can still send a text message. If you cannot send it WhatsApp, you can send a text message. And a lot of the questions came in last 2 weeks came through text messages, and we're able to read them. You can, when you are done, you add your name and where you are sending the message from, and please be clear with the message so that we'll be able to read it and then discuss it, if or even answer if it's a question in the comments too. We can also read them out. Thank you so much once again to those who did the calling last week. I'm grateful for the call. You are the ones that are keeping us in this ministry. I want to thank you, Mr. Nindo David, Mr. Swali Su, who called last week, and then Mr. Mustafa also called last week. If I did not mention your name, forgive me for not mentioning your name. Isaac called, Clara called, Abu Sof also called. Thank you so much for your calls last 2 weeks. Your questions were all legitimate, and it helped in the discussion. And today, once again, as we wrap up with the domestic support, we know you call, send a message, and let's do the discussion together. But I want all parents, good news to all parents who still who are also thinking of what to do for their kids during Christmas. If Christmas is a problem, 26th of December, Pikona is organizing Pikona Special Children's Party. And they say you should come and join them to have fun and make friends and learn good habits. There will be side attraction. Father Christmas will be there to serve ice cream and popcorn. Father Christmas will be there to serve ice cream and popcorn. And so Pikona Hotel is calling out to parents to bring their kids. There will be bouncing castle, what the children like most. There will be bouncing castle there. And the rate is just a cool 10 Ghana cedis. A cool 10 Ghana cedis, and you get a package, a plate of rice. Father Christmas will be there to offer gifts, ice cream and popcorn, and a whole lot. Please send your child there and make her smile. The Christmas dress and the shoe and the rice in the house is not enough. Add some package to the Christmas on the 26th and make your child happy. Pikona is located on the Zogbeli Road. Can I give the right direction? We are heading towards Legionnaire. Yes, Ababu Sirguli on the right. Pikona. Ababu Sirguli. It's not Ababu Sirguli.
West Hospital.
West Hospital. When you are going from West Hospital, when you're going inside. Yes, you're from when you're coming from the market from town to Legionnaire. Oh, that's far away. But it's a popular place. It's a popular place. It's a popular place. So Pikona is located right in the center of town by Ababu Market, behind the old stadium. Old stadium here. Pikona is located there. And so you can send your child there, and it's from age 1 to 16. From age 1 to 16, they have helpers who can help manage the kids for you as you go about doing your duties. It's something they've been doing over the years, and I assure you that you will not be disappointed. Thank you so much, and God bless you.